McCarthy to the Steelers, and I'm going to give this a B minus. I'm not gonna lie. If you would have asked me this the day it happened, I would have gave it an F. And I really think whether Aaron Rodgers comes back or retires also factors into what grade I would give this hire. Because I like Aaron Rodgers. He gave us a fun season. But like if he comes back, I don't think we're going to be bad and we're not going to have our quarterback for the future. Because I really thought about McCarthy and I was like, well, when he went to the Cowboys, he went there after Jason Garrett. And what were they when Jason Garrett was there? They were mediocrity. I mean, he had multiple 12-win seasons. Now they lost in the playoffs games, but I mean, he made the teams better. The offense was always rolling underneath him, and that's the one thing the Steelers have just gasped for is a good offense. So I think he could turn the offense around. But I would be much happier with this hire if they Rodgers retires and we play Will Howard. Because if you play Will Howard, it's win-win. Either he's good and you have your future quarterback, or he sucks. You draft high, and then you get a high first round draft pick quarterback. And then McCarthy, who's coached great quarterbacks and coached some great offenses, gets to he gets to put that guy into his offense, really take him to QB school, and really show what it takes to be a high level quarterback. So it's at B minus right now, and it really depends on if Rodgers comes back. But what's your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I'll go C plus, and this isn't like a knock on McCarthy, but as far as what the Steelers I think needed, I think they needed to go young and rebuild after you had Tomlin for around 20 years. You would have thought you would try to get young in all areas of the game instead of going after a older coach. But McCarthy, he's proved himself in Green Bay and Cowboys. He's finished over 500 most of his years, and like he's not a bad coach. But I just think for what the Steelers needed, I think they needed to go young instead of hiring a older coach. He's played with or coached Rodgers before, but Rodgers obviously at the end of his career, so I don't know how that's gonna fare. But just as far as what the Steelers needed, I think they could have found somebody a little bit younger. So yeah, I'll go C plus.